Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Dana here. So today I'm just going to be kind of making some backgrounds. I don't really have anything specific in mind, but I kind of wanted to do like a steampunk-ish theme for these. So what I did is I already pre-texture pasted them, and I just did 3 different ones. They're kind of hard to see on the camera here. But it's just using the Distress texture paste through a few different Tim Holtz stencils. And I'm going to do 2 different color combos. And the 2 color packs that I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using the Lindy's Magicals, and I'm going to use the Industrial Chic and Steampunk Sorry. Is that? And these are just the magical powders. You can always use the sprays for these, but I just grabbed the powders. Little trick: if you have a hard time opening these, if you grab something with a handle on it and just kind of, this is a pokey tool and I just stabbed myself. Okay, don't do the end of the pokey tool. But if you just kind of lift up, it makes these easier to open. So I'm just going to get all these open and then I'll be back to add the powders. Okay, so I have my powders all lined up over on the side here, and I'm just going to apply them using a dry brush. And all I do is I just gently kind of tap it in there. And then just tap the edge of the brush and just kind of sprinkle it on. Lindy's does actually now offer their shaker bottles for everything, and it comes with the labels, so you could always get those and put them in the shaker bottles if you wanted. Oop, that's a lot. That's all right. That'll be very teal in that section. And then I just have a little towel next to me that I just wipe my brush off on. It's just one of those little flour sack towels that I use for crafting. And this is the sepia, so I'm just going to do just a tad of this because I don't want it to take over anything. And then the last one in the set is a steel shimmer. And it's just going to add kind of that like grungy metallic to it. So I'm going to go a little heavier with this on this one just because I kind of really want it grungy. Okay, and I'm just going to set the lids on my powders because I'm going to be spraying. And knowing me, I will end up getting water in my powders. So you're just going to take your spray bottle and you're just going to give it a mist, and your paper's probably going to start coming up on you, which is totally fine. I'm really going to spray this spot because that's where all that teal ended up. Okay, I'm going to dry this off with my heat tool. It's not completely dry, but I want to add a bit more of the sepia color here. Just a little here, I think, or a lot there. And then some more up here. And then we'll add a bit more there. Give it a mist again. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the grunge that I wanted. And then since this is dry-ish, I'm just going to set it over to the side and I'm going to do the other two and then I'll be back and show you the second color set. Okay, moving on to the Steampunk Story. Again, it is this focus. There we go. This collection here of the magicals. And I'm just going to do the same thing, get some powder on the brush and tap it onto the paper. And then just remember to wipe your brush off in between colors. A lot of these magical sets, they all coordinate with each other, so if you do get them mixed up, it's not a huge deal. You're not going to end up turning one of your colors to mud, most likely. But still try and remember to wipe off your brush. I want a lot of this purple. And just a smidgen of the brown along a few of the edges. Okay, and then again, I'm just going to set the lids on top so we don't have any accidents with the water. I'll give this a good mist. I can already tell I'm probably going to end up adding more color to this. Let's just give it a bit of a dry. And add a bit more of the purple because I really like that purple. I'm going to add more brown because I like here. I like where the purple meets the brown. So I'm going to do that intentionally in a few places. A bit more here, I think. Oh yeah. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas, as my Nana always used to say. Okay, now I'm going to do the other two, and I'll be back and share the finished 6. And here are the finished 6. So again, for this one, I did the Industrial Chic Magical set. And then for these ones, we did, or well, I did. Y'all watched. I did the Steampunk, sorry if I can get it to focus. There we go. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do consider liking and subscribing to the channel. And as always, take some time to pamper your inner goddess, and I will see you in the next one.